It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Chicago.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down, Bears.
Levis now against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it comes a critical third down.
Third and short yardage, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get 6 more on their early advantage. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bears 3. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. On the gun, Levis. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from U.S. Bank Stadium. after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Shotgun now for Levis. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is away. Wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
21. Set. Home to right. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
That one gains 7, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is Xavier Leggett. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Another try following the sack. Throwing this back in the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running left, this is Barkley. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
21. Bears 3. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Levis to the air now. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Bears looking at second and 1. Handoff here to Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up with a loss of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Levis now off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss, really rules out that kind of decision.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go, Levis. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Play action, Levis. Headed out right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw, Levis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third and long, here's Levis. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Levis to throw on fourth down. That's on target to Pierce. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. It's Levis once more. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Levis, yet again. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll go down here at the 16. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Third down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Levis throwing again. He has the first over the middle. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And again, it's Levis. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. Brings up
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down. Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Levis. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that takes them to 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Here's Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th down, here's Levis. He connects downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run, Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Shotgun now for Levis. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 28, Bears 3. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Levis. Buying some time left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jacoby Dean. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he makes up for the penalty nicely and then some. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Chase Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the play fake, it's Levis. The left side caught by Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Chicago.
Levis now off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Caleb Ramsell.
Jacobs running behind center. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Throw caught by his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, Herbert. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
From the 16. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bears 11.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush it.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 11. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chicago first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Levis setting to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again here on seconds. Levis. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
59, back 8.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payback.
17.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Vikings.
First down, run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings are running them out of the building. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Bears 17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Levis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Levis back to throw. This one, St. Andrews outright. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Trying again following the sack. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And try as they might, he's not going to be able to move the chains. He's out around a yard shy of that marker. It's 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
Levis to the air now. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 16. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Working inside the red zone. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Levis yet again. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacob finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8.
They go to Barkley again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
There's another carry for Barkley. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ojulari on the tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Barkley trying this up the gut. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A 14-yard gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Watch twist. Why they hot?
He going to go.
Go.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.